coach on the sidelines. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. And then on Friday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Now the starting group for Hartford. AC is out there with Willis. Then it's Lewis. Then there's Towns. And for the Thunder, they've got Anderson. Sharp out there with Cook. And it's Morales in at the 4.
Here we go.
Ah, what better way to start a new year than with NBA hoops. Craig, not feeling tired, are you? We got a long way to go here, partner.
Oh, I'm feeling good. Hopefully these players can say the same. I'm sure many of them did stay up a wee bit past their bedtime last night.
There's a screen by Willis. 11 feet away. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Anderson outside. Back to Cook.
I got him.
Pass to Anderson. The 3 connects from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lewis passes to Willis. Down low, here's Towns. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
A floater. It's hauled in by Morales.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here is Cook. He's coming off a 22-point game against Denver. 6 on the shot clock. The 11-footer. A shot that time, not on target. For Hartford, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharpe in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts... the fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
Now, here's Lewis. 14 points from him the last game against Portland. Here's Macy. Misses from close range.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Sharpe. And the layup is good.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Hartford trails by 3. Timeout is called. First of the game for Hartford. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Hartford making a switch here. Honors checked in. And as the group stage starts to wind down, here's what the standings look like so far.
And I'll tell you what, how about the level of excitement this tournament has brought to the NBA regular season? Can't wait to see how it finishes up.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Lewis passes to Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Shaedon Sharpe picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Hartford shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Burton's checked in for Towns. And he's good on the second. Here's Palmer. 20 points for him last game against Denver.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Now here's Anderson. From outside, off the mark.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Hartford moving the ball around. Bonner no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Stolen by Lewis. Towns in the corner. To the wing on the left. Lewis outside. Now Macy. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Dupont. That one is good from Macy. And this game is tied up now.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Now, here's Sharpe. 9 points last game. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Burton. To the inside. Here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Towns for 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's the end of the first quarter and not much scoring. It remains close. It's the Thunder. They lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
On the floor for Hartford, we've got Bonner. Dunn is out there with Willis, and it's Miles in at the 2-guard spot. Now, here's Dunn. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
For Hartford, they've converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
At the line for the away team, Dunn. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops in for Dunn. And so Dunn nails both of them. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Cook the pass to Morales. Vassell outside. Pass to Morales. Back to Vassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Vassell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all 3 levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a three-point shot.
Oklahoma City making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And a switch here also for Hartford. Fleming's checked in. Here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And the wide open shot from Miles. Nailed from three-point land. Miles has got himself on the board with 3 there. Anderson outside. Here's Palmer. And it's Miles with the rebound. Hartford has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. It's Miles on the wing. Knocked loose. Here's Cook with the drive. And that one is hammered home.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a bounce.
Sharps checked in for Vassell. That's good from Cook. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. With the fadeaway. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Vassell, he's checked in for the Thunder. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
And I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Hartford. It's a 5-point game. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
Well, this is when it's fun for a coach. You don't want to tip your hand too much in the first matchup.
Shot clock at 3. Willis. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Vassell outside. Pass to Palmer. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. To the paint. Looking for Sharp, and he gets it there.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Willis. Driving in. A shot, no good. Good D by Anderson.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Vassell left side. Puts it up. Again, the Thunder score. There's 10 seconds left now here in the second. Now here's Towns. Over Sharp. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Oklahoma City bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the Players of the Month. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh, my goodness. I make a lot more money, Ernie, than I did in my playing days, especially if you consider that all guys do is dunk and shoot threes, and as many threes as I did. Oh, my God.
Yeah, and I'd be out there getting every rebound and slamming Kenny's bricks for the putback slams, because none of these bigs today want any piece of prime diesel.
So let me get this straight. You would both be amazing. What a shock. And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for Hartford.
They want to lean on that perimeter game. I get that. But being one-dimensional, guys, look, it just makes it too easy to guard you.
Yeah, maybe they could redirect some of their attack, be more active in the lane. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. The Thunder leading by 7. Cook out there with Shaedon Sharpe. Then there's Anderson, and it's Morales in at the power forward position. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Hartford shooting 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. Lewis kicks to Towns. Here's Dupont. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He has 6. And so here is Oklahoma City. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Look, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-'90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better. Bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
Macy, no luck.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
To the middle. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Willis.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And Hartford calls time here. Moment now to check out some numbers for him.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips and all of a sudden you're locked in.
Lewis with it. Scoreless thus far. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Lewis. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's check out the league leaders in assists. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Sharp. Towns with the defensive effort. Hartford trails by 4. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Hartford moving the ball around. Fires top of the key. The Thunder pull it in. Morales has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Sharp. Lays it up off the glass. Sharp's got 8 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Outside, Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the third. Shot clock at 6. Hartford needs to get off a shot here. Puts up a 3. Again, the miss by Hartford.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Cook, the pass to Sharp. The three-pointer, no good. Hartford trails by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, Towns. And the shot goes down.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Thunder. There's the screen. Hartford with the rebound.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Top of the key. Kept alive. No good that time. The Thunder leading by 4. Inside. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. There's the triple. Lewis grabs the board.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Towns kicks to Lewis. Sharp against Towns. Lewis outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Lewis has got 5 points so far. And here's Sharp. Shoots over Towns. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Thunder lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Hartford. Fleming is out there with Bonner. Then there's Dunn, and it's Miles in at the 2. And Hartford hits again from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooter.
Here's Palmer. Fires the 3. He can't get that one. Hartford has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Out to the wing. Pass to Fleming. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Off target from three-point range. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Palmer. Vassell outside. Releases. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now, here's Dunn. Driving inside. Comes up empty down low. The Thunder shooting 40% from the field. Palmer passes to Anderson. Hartford calls time here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Your Thunder Girl.
Going with the whole new group out there. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Hartford's head coach talked to his team during that timeout. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
All right, David, thanks. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Dupont. Up and in on the layup. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 2. To the paint. Here's Cook. And that one drops for him.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Hartford with the ball. Following the score by Oklahoma City. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.